What's up, you guys? What's up? Let's brush my teeth. I've been eating vegetables all day today. I made cucumber salad and guacamole. So that's literally what I'm eating today. So my breath is stinking like onions. Today we're going to talk about relapse prevention. I posted a short, not a short, it's like a 3-minute video. It's going up right now, and it's got a whole bunch of relapse prevention. Tips for you guys, okay? And we're going to do some skincare, so hold on just 1 second. We're going to do skincare, talk about relapse prevention, and do my nails. Hey y'all, hey y'all. Okay, like I said, relapse prevention and skincare and nails, okay? Okay, let's do skincare first. So, she's a baddie. Y'all, I'm obsessed with Ice Spice. Like, I know I'm an old woman, and it's like, girl, what do you mean you're obsessed with the Ice Spice? But I am, because I'm a baddie, and I'm showing my panty. I love her. I think she's just so cute. I've been watching all these, like, interviews and stuff with her in them, and I just love her little personality. She's just adorable. Adorable, I said it. Adorable. Oh. Okay. First and foremost, I'm out of my freaking face soap, so I have to use this Clinique time, which is not bad. I ordered a new one, though, we're going to try this week. It's coming from Ulta. I'm obsessed with her. Like, she's just gorgeous, okay? Gorgeous, and, like, I just love that she talks about being a baddie, and just her confidence just is just so sexy. You know what I mean? So, anyways, I posted a video. It's about 3 minutes long, and it's all about relapse prevention. So about 2 years ago, I created like a little relapse prevention class to help people that I was, sharing my recovery journey with, to help people not relapse. And so I'll show you that video in just 1 second. We can watch it together, and I'll break it down to you. But it's a really good relapse prevention plan. If you're somebody who is newly sober or you're struggling, it's a really good plan. If you follow it, you'll stay sober. Okay? Okay. All right, y'all know what we're going to do? We're going to do the red bloody mask today. The blood mask. Somebody on TikTok thought that I was putting period blood on my face. I was like, listen, honey, I'm all about trying to look younger, but bitch, I ain't taking my period blood out of my coochie and putting it on my face. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all got me fucked the fuck up. Okay. I only put it in my husband's spaghetti sauce to make sure he stays in love with me. Shh, don't tell him he's sleeping in the other room. Y'all know I'm playing. Y'all know I'm playing. I don't do that. But I've heard of people doing that. Ooh, gross. Can you imagine? I started following this guy on TikTok. He, like, does spells. And you guys, I'm casting a truth-telling spell tonight. I am going to fucking do this spell, okay? It's about how to make somebody tell the truth. A bitch is getting black magic out over here. Okay? And I'm gonna fucking put this curse. It's not a curse, it's a spell. On someone in our lives that we want to tell the truth. I know, I love TikTok. Y'all, I love TikTok. Okay, we used it all up. So I ordered, this is one of my best things that I use on my face, okay? It is the AHA BHA peeling solution by Ordinary, and this shit is fire. It don't irritate my skin because I've been using it for a long time, so I'm used to it. You know. Is it who I think it is? You already know. I just have to find a way to get a lock of her hair. Bitch, I am not going to go get a lock of her hair. But I've been thinking about it. Y'all. It's the Ordinary. Girl, I don't believe in that stuff. I don't believe in that stuff. I don't believe in that kind of stuff. But I mean, all you do to do the spell is get something from that person or something. It could be a YouTube video of that person's. It could be anything. That, and then you use like a candle and like rosemary and something else, and you melt it over a mirror, and you use a bay leaf and you write truth across the bay leaf and then burn it with a candle. I'll show it to y'all. I'll post it on here when I do the spell. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go. I'm being silly though, y'all. I'm really not going to do a spell. I want to show you guys the video that I was talking to you guys about, the recovery, relapse prevention videos. So I went and I found it and I posted it here on my YouTube channel for you guys, that were asking me about it. Okay. So listen up. This is the relapse prevention plan. Relapse prevention plan. Make a list of the things you know you do not need to do. Make a list of all your triggers, for example, stress, weight, money, isolation, work. Make sure you have had proper mental health evaluation. This will help you to maintain sobriety and not self-medicate. Plan your day. I mean it. From the time you open your eyes till the time you go to bed, go out and get a planner. Next. Relapse prevention morning routine. Wake up and thank your higher power. Say your prayers. Take my will and my life, guide me in my recovery, and show me how to live clean and serene. That's your prayer. Make a gratitude list with 5 things you are grateful for. Do this every morning. Next, work on finding balance. Recovery, higher power, family, school, job, etc. Make sure you always keep recovery first, because without recovery, you will lose everything. Know that there are 3 stages of relapse. Your emotional relapse, mental relapse, the tug of war in your mind, and the relapse itself, the physical relapse. Know the disease process. The disease of addiction starts out like this in our mind. Starts out with a trigger. Then we start thinking and move to thought. Then we start obsessing over that drug and how we're going to get it. And then we move to using it. After we use it, that's when the phenomenon of craving kicks in and we go on a spree and the vicious cycle starts over. Tips for relapse prevention: self-care, sleep, a sober phone list, exercise, self-help groups, positive support, honesty, and meditation. And you can always call Nicole. Make sure you start talking about your struggles. What we call that here on Real Talk Recovery is snitching on your addiction. Make a phone list of 10 sober people that you can call anytime, day or night. Make a list of the things you know you do not need to do. Oh, that was the beginning. So that is the Real Talk Recovery relapse prevention list, and that is something that can really, really help you. So there you go, guys. Good night. Relapse prevention plan. That's the list, y'all. That's a fucking thorough ass fucking list of things to do too, to help you in your recovery. And that video, I just uploaded it here on YouTube. So all you have to do is go over there and you can watch it or download that video. And so the whole point of that video that I just downloaded for you guys, okay, it's about, what do? We trained our brain to seek drugs, right? I'm having a bad day. Let's get high. It's my birthday. I'm 41. Let's get high. My baby daddy pissed me off. Let's get high. My son made all A's on his report card. Let's get high. Okay, so like everything that we did, we we did it because we were training our brain, not even realizing it, to only to use substances, right? So now that we are sober, we have to train our brain to stay sober. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so waking up in the morning and thanking your higher power for helping you stay sober the day before and asking your higher power for guidance, okay, is a way of training your brain for positive, right? Waking up and making a list of 5 things that you're grateful for is a way to train your brain to be positive, okay? Writing down all the things that you struggle with that trigger you is a way to train your brain. Because at the end of the day, you guys, triggers are just thoughts. A thought has no power over you. You choose what you put power behind, okay? You have the power, okay? Nothing has power over you, not even drugs and alcohol, okay? You choose you choose what fire you pour gasoline on, okay? If you want to stay getting high, then you will continue feeding that part of your life, right? If you want to stay sober, then you'll start feeding that part of your life. And so these relapse prevention tips are ways for you to feed your sober life, okay? Accountability in sobriety is super fucking, okay? And this is one of the main things that I've been talking about with all this bullshit online that's been going on, okay? Accountability for our actions, making it right, making amends, doing the next right thing is a huge part of sobriety. It's a huge part of life and taking responsibility for our past actions, okay? And so in order to heal and grow and move forward in recovery, to get sober and change, every single person has to find their part that they played in their own downfall and heal from that, right? I called this the Gratitude Project. You're wiser than you realize, Nicole. Thank you, darling. Thank you. And this is literally what I do every single day, still to this day, 8 years later. Do I write it down in my journal like I did when I first started? No. But every day when I wake up, whether I say it out loud or I just think it in my mind, I think of 5 things that I'm grateful for. Every day when I wake up, I thank my higher power for helping me stay sober another day, right? I need prayers. I just had surgery for a tumor in my breast and it's not healing right. Please say your prayers. Say I just need as much prayers as possible. Hey, what's up, Black Widow? Man, I'm sorry to hear about that. I'll have my mom say a prayer for you. She's a prayer warrior. She's like the prayer warrior of all prayer warriors. Do you have like some stuff that you can put on it to help it heal? And did you get a hold of the doctor to let them know that that you're having issues with it? Don't let it go. Don't let it go without calling the doctor, okay? Go ahead. I know you might be like, I don't want to bother them. Call the doctor. Let them know what it's doing. If you have to, send them fucking pictures, honey, okay? Because you don't want an infection in your boobie, turning black and all that stuff. Because I've seen that happen to my friends who have had like breast implants taken out and stuff like that, where it necrotized the skin. Well, you need to call today or go to the emergency room, okay? Don't play around when it comes to stuff like that. When it comes to infections, do not play around. That's just my suggestion, okay? So, but we'll say prayers for you. Everybody that prays in here, say a prayer for Black Widow, okay? So, that's why a lot of people, you guys, that's why a lot of people don't like me. No, I'm not even going to say a lot of people don't like me. No, a lot of people love me in the recovery community. There are only a very few who don't like me, and it's because I'm a bullshit reader. I can fucking smell and see bullshit a mile away. And if you're full of it, I'm going to say something to you about it. And that's why there's about 5 people in the recovery community that don't like me, that also have platforms, But all I do is keep it real. That's all. That's how my channel got its name back in the day, for Real Talk Recovery, because I would just say what I thought on my mind. And I don't do it in a mean way. I care about people. I talk about the things I talk about because I want what's best for you. I don't want you to relapse and die. I don't want you to continue ruining your life with substances. Okay? And I do know that not everybody does ruin their life with substances. But the majority of people that come to my are coming here because they have ruined their lives with substances. Okay? And they want to get better. They don't want to live that life no more. They want to make a change. That's why in my relapse prevention video, I talk about how important it is to get your mental health diagnoses taken care of, and seek out medical professional help first, right? Because a lot of people do have dual diagnosis issues, but a lot of people after getting sober, you guys, their diagnoses change. Okay? So for me, when I first got sober, my psychiatrist that was working for CPS was trying to diagnose me with bipolar disorder. And I knew I wasn't bipolar. And they kept sending me to different. And so I just kept going and taking the evaluations like they asked me to. And about 6 months into my sobriety, I leveled out and I wasn't so emotional to where I could like actually have a conversation without breaking down and crying, you know? And that's when they finally just diagnosed me with generalized anxiety disorder and depression. Then about 2 years after that, I had another psychological evaluation done, and I was still diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder and depression. Then a year later, I had another one at my sub-doctor. Same output, GAD, depression. Then last year, I got diagnosed with ADHD. But I'm going to go and get another opinion because I was diagnosed by a telemed doctor. And with the information that I've seen come out about cerebral and all the different teledoctors that were doing ADHD, I want to make sure that I don't get a diagnosis that's not accurate for me, because it's really important to me that I treat my mental health correctly. And that's one of the main things that helps people in recovery is getting their mental health treated, you know? So that's a huge step in your recovery, is having your mental health treated. 100%. Okay, I'm going to do my nails while I talk to you guys, okay? Okay, there we go. Let's do my cuticles. So, and I'm not, there's nothing to be ashamed of if you are bipolar. Just understand that the reason why I was like, wait a second, because 9 times out of 10, I am in a state of mania, is what the doctor would say. But this is not me in a mania. This is just the way I am. I'm a high-strung person. I always have been high-strung. Like high energy, likes to talk a lot, outgoing, that kind of thing. And I don't have really bad lows, but when I'm depressed, I'm depressed. And it will last for a while. And so last year, when I was seeking out help, it was because I was at my wit's end. We hadn't moved into our new house yet, and I was fucking depressed. I was depressed. We had been renting the house for my mother-in-law for about 10 years, and I hated it there. You can ask my husband. I complained to my husband every day about wanting to move out of there. And y'all have to understand, my lovely, sweet baby husband, he grew up in that house. So he loved being there. He loved being at the house that he grew up in. But for me, it was not my house. It was his mom's house. And that just made me uncomfortable that it wasn't like my place. You know what I'm saying? And so I was in a depression for like 4 years. And I barely left my house. It started around 2020, and I was in around the pandemic time, and I just stayed at home, and the pandemic just kind of fueled into my depression, and I would stay in my bedroom all day long, and it just sucked. It just sucked. Thank God, we had good neighbors who the kids could play. Nate could have his friends over and stuff. Of course, y'all know I did my mom duties, but I was just really depressed. And so getting out of that depression was crucial for me to get better, But even with 8 years sober, for 8 years, I have gone through ups and downs, in my sobriety. But I have never went out and got high. I've never relapsed since I've been sober, and I won't relapse because I don't want to get high. I don't want to throw away everything that I've worked so hard for. Like, me and my husband went from having nothing, you guys, nothing. Okay, we went to having, we didn't have a bank account. I didn't have a vehicle. Neil only had his vehicle. Okay, we were staying at my mother and father-in-law's house. We started paying them rent when we got sober, and I had to walk everywhere I went. I was fighting for custody of my son back. When I finally got custody of Nate back, I put him in a stroller, and I would just stroll down to the Chick-fil-A so he could play at the playground there, or I would stroll over to the playground down the street. But I was just, it was miserable. Then I saved up for about 3 years to get my own car, and Neil co-signed for it for me. And I just recently paid my car off like 2 months ago. And so I had nothing. I started everything from the bottom. I started everything all by myself, me and my husband. So I worked really, really hard to get to where I'm at today, and I have stayed consistent on all that, I think that's also something that's really, really important if you're going to want to stay sober, is you staying consistent, that's why I always tell you guys, what I say is what I mean, and what I mean is what I say. I'm not going to switch up on you. I'm consistently consistent. That's me. That's Nicole. Consistently consistent. You know what I mean? Hey, Nate, I'm going to shut your door because you're loud, gaming god. Okay? Mister, let me get your little lights on in here for you. Yeah, cool dude lights, huh? All right, love you, baby. He's playing with his friends online. They all have computers, and they call each other on their computers and stuff. It's pretty cool. So I was talking to my husband about, how different our lives are now from when we were kids, what our lives were like as kids. And the internet really just changes so much for kids these days. Nate has all his friends online. He doesn't have to worry about not seeing his friends for a while. They can jump on the phone and do a little live stream together on their game. Now, my son doesn't have YouTube yet. I won't let him make a YouTube channel. He was asking me the other day, you guys, if he could make a YouTube channel with where it just showed him playing games. And I told him, as long as it doesn't show him, we could do that. We could do a gaming channel where it shows him gaming, but not his person. You know what I mean? So, Lord help us. Hey, Roxanne, did you see did you get my video I sent you about the relapse prevention? This is why I went live, you guys, because Roxanne texted me on my cell phone, and she said, "Is this Nicole?" And I said, "Yes, this is Nicole." And she said, she was struggling with some triggers and stuff, and I thought, oh man, you know what? I bet you other people are struggling with triggers. Let me jump on and talk about triggers and relapse prevention with everybody. And so that's why I'm on here right now with you guys. Good. And I'm telling you guys, just like I'm going to be ordering these baddie budgeting books to budget my finances, you guys, same thing with your sobriety. You know what? Oh, I got a motherfucking good idea. Bitches, I'm creating fucking journals. I am going to create sobriety journals for you guys. And y'all can order them from me if you want. They'll probably be like 20 bucks if that. I want to create sobriety journals. I want to create gratitude journals. I want to create like prompt things to help you every day for like a year. Wouldn't that be cool? Planners. That's a really good idea, Nicole. Some of my greatest fucking ideas come when I'm on here with you guys. Well, we do a live stream, Brenda. It's like a live, but I could do a Zoom. That's a great idea. So I'll start incorporating that on my one of my tiers in my Patreon. That's a great idea. So that way people who want to do a monthly Zoom where you guys can see each other and you can see me and I can see you and y'all can share and I can listen to what y'all have to say and stuff like that. That sounds like a great idea. You know, I have used to do that in the past, but I haven't done it in a while. Sorry, I'm getting all the chips out of the side of my couch where my son sits. It drives me insane. That's a really great idea. So that would probably be like in the $5 tier. Yeah, just $5. This is what we're already doing in my Patreon, for those of you guys that don't know. We are doing a monthly movie night in Patreon, okay? Where I go live and we watch a movie that has to do with something in addiction recovery, eating disorder recovery, that kind of thing. So this August 11th, we're going to be watching Basketball Diaries together, okay? Basketball Diaries on August 11 at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And that is for all tiers, $2 to wherever else, okay? Then, since y'all are bringing it up, I'm going to do the Zoom thing for my $5 and up patrons, okay? And, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. That's a great idea. I love doing Zooms. I love doing stuff with you guys, so that's no problem. That sounds like a great idea. That Zoom thing really sounds good. And that's what we could do in this. Okay, this is what we're going to do. If you want to join my Patreon, you guys, go ahead and join if you want to do the Zoom. And what we're going to do is we're going to do our first Zoom is going to be the Relapse Prevention Zoom together. Okay, and we will literally go over all the stuff that I talk about in my relapse prevention video, and I'll even go into like depth, and we can get everybody bring a notepad, get your own spiral notebook, okay? And we are going to do it together. We're going to write out a gratitude list. We're going to write out our triggers, and every person that comes to the Zoom, okay? We will do it until every person is able to share. So if 30 people sign up for the $5 Zoom tier, then we'll be on the call for as long as it takes for all those people to get their triggers listed and talked about, and their gratitude lists listed and talked about, and we'll just go through in a circle. But this next week, it's August 11th, isn't it? Let me look. Hold on. So we got to make. Okay. Let's make a date for the Zoom, since I said August 11th for our August 11th for our movie night. Yes, it's this week, this next Friday. Okay. Woo! I'm excited. Then what we'll do is the following Friday will be our Zoom call. Okay. Yay! Okay, this is so exciting. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to watch Basketball Diaries with you guys. I was telling my husband, he was even kind of excited about it, because he's like, that's a fucking good movie. And I'm like, I know! The website that has live meetings. Are you talking about Mara? Yeah, Mara. M-A-R-A. Medication Assisted Recovery Anonymous. It's an amazing program, you guys. Here, I can put the link in the chat for you for that too. So August 8th, so we got August 11th is movie night, and then August 18th will be our $5 Zoom. Everybody in the $5 tier on Patreon Zoom call. Okay, so what I'll do is I will place the Zoom link into the Patreon, okay? And you'll click the link and it'll bring you on camera. Yeah, I'm streaming it unlisted, baby, in Patreon. And we're doing Basketball Diaries. Yeah, as long as I leave my it on unlisted, we'll be fine to stream it. Easy peasy, baby. Easy peasy. We're all going to cry watching Basketball Diaries, okay? I already know it. Then the next month when we do movie night, it'll be the second Friday of every month will be movie night. So the next month I want to do an eating disorder movie and that what I was tossing back was To the Bone or What's Eating Gilbert Grape or the Brendan Fraser movie called Whale. Have y'all seen that yet? Oh my God, I cried so hard watching it. Like, you will fucking cry. You will cry. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna set up I'm setting up like a thing to hold y'all on a tripod. I'm gonna put the phone like this, horizontal, so you can see the big screen. Let me show y'all the big screen. Okay. Okay, y'all are gonna be able to watch this, and I'll have y'all like this, so y'all will be able to see the whole TV. Oh my God, when I tell you, you will cry your eyes out watching Whale. It is so... I cried. I cried. And it basically, Brendan Fraser is a gay man, but he wasn't always gay. He used to be married to a woman. Okay? He was married to a woman, and he ended up, having an affair with a man and falling in love with this man, and him and his wife had a daughter. And it's about his relationship with food and his binge eating disorder and him and his daughter trying to, heal their relationship. It's really fucking emotional. To me, it was really good, and I think you guys will like it too. But then there's also another, let me show it to you guys. There's another video, and it's more about anorexia. And, I struggle with binge eating disorder and restricting, so I'm like on both ends of the spectrum. But it's called, hold on, I'm gonna show you. It was made in 2017. I'll show y'all. Okay, I think we're gonna do this one first for the next movie night. Hold on. Where's that? Here it is.
All right, ready? $2.80 for the pork, $3.50 for the buttered noodles, $1.50 for the roll, and $75 for butter. It's like you have calorie Asperger's. That's not breakfast. Neither is coffee.
You do a lot of sit-ups. I'm not going to treat you if you aren't interested in living.
Good speech. Come and get it. Embodied, under control. Isn't it funny? It's a cake. So come and get it. Come and get it. Embodied, under control. I know you want it. So come and embodied, unless you under better make it control. Come and get it. You okay, honey? I just got up too fast. So, welcome to our new house member, Ellen. Hi. How do you do it? Eat.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm really fucking hungry.
You feel like a ghost. I feel kind of angry. It's my life, too. I don't get to have a sister.
What's going on with you?
I just don't see the point. People say they love you. But what they mean is they love how loving you makes them feel about themselves.
I don't even know where to start with that. There's all kinds of wrong.
The way that you're going, one day you won't wake up.
I can't stop.
Every time you hear that voice, I want you to tell it to fuck off. Fuck off, boys! Somebody tell me why we're here.
Because we're alive.
Very good.
Some of them actually seem like they're doing, like they might get lives and be semi-interesting people.
Did you just say something optimistic?
I did say semi.
So, I think that's the one we'll do for the second movie night. I got a little teary-eyed there. Oh my gosh. They're saying we've detected video in your stream belonging to someone else. Your stream may be temporarily active. If you plan to continue, please ensure that the content has added your channel to their allowed list. Okay, can y'all still hear me? Because I guess YouTube is going to block my video. But anyways, if I do it on unlisted, I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. If I can't do it on unlisted, I'll just do it on our Facebook page and link it in Patreon. So I'm pretty sure we'll be fine though. Boop boop. Ugh, this is so annoying. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna have to. Can y'all see me? What I'm saying? How annoying.